Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Kylie and today we are going to be doing 10,000 words.
Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come.
So a little caveat here before we begin. If you hear yelling, beeping, stuff like that, that is because there are still construction workers in the other apartment complex next door to us fixing the roofs and the siding that was ripped off from the tornado. So I apologize, but I must persevere, must continue. So this morning did not go the way that I thought it was going to go. As you do, you make plans and things change. I went to bed last night pretty early due to not feeling the greatest, just needing a day to just to be meh. And at 4 o'clock in the morning, my little fuzzy toddlers decided to get me up. And when I woke up, I had a splitting migraine. And before I went to bed, I had a little bit of a headache. I didn't take anything because I don't like to. I'm just gonna sleep it off. And voila, I woke up at 4 in the morning with a pounding migraine. Dealt with the fuzzy toddlers, went back to bed, woke up at 7 with my alarm, thinking I was gonna get up and get early words in. Still splitting headache. So I slept extra this morning and I have had an extra large cup of coffee, which normally I don't do because caffeine and I don't really jive well together. So it wasn't like a caffeine withdrawal migraine. It was just my body does this every so often, depending on what's going on. Sometimes it can be sinus related. Most of the time it's sinus related or other related. But I only get migraines with one of those two situations, and it's definitely a sinus related thing. We've had a lot of allergens in the air from the tornado, and then they're ripping stuff apart over there. Something is in the air. We've had a lot of rain. Things are getting pushed down. So it's like this veil of ugh. So my sinuses just weren't happy with me. But after the cup of coffee, which if I talk a little bit faster in this video, I apologize. It's the caffeine. I'm very caffeine sensitive. It's no lie, no joke. I have a glass of caffeine and I'm like, my husband literally this morning had to walk away from me because I was talking his ear off. So I thought, what a fantastic day to do a video when I am chatty Kathy. So we are going to do 10,000 words today. I have a lot of new words to put down and to input, so I'm really excited. I'm really excited about the prospects for today because hopefully if I get 10,000 words today, I will make up for not writing yesterday. I will hit the over 60,000 word mark overall for my book, and I will hit over almost 20,000, almost the 20,000 mark for my word count for Nano. So without further ado, let us get into this. And caveat again, some of these words I have already put down in my draft. So I am a NaNoWrimo this year, for those of you who don't know or haven't seen any previous videos. So if it seems like I'm getting an inordinate amount of words in short time spurts or frames, it's because I'm a rebel and I've just decided to keep some of those words or just rearrange them every so often. So I'm not an extremely fast writer, and so that explains if I get 20-minute sprint and I get 3,000 words. Yeah, that's because I've decided to keep a majority of that scene. So let's begin. The best part about owning a Mac is when it decides to auto-update in the middle of you trying to do work. I am at its mercy now. But I did get one word sprint in. I got 538 brand new words, so yay me. I'm only about 3,000 away from hitting 60,000 overall in my manuscript, so we're getting there. I have just crossed the 60,000 word threshold. I have 63,978 words, and I have right now 6,669 words written, so I only have about 3,000 some odd left to go. Holy crap, this book is lending so well to being a paranormal. I know, Oscopy, it's amazing. I know, she's so hungry, I gotta feed her. But, my life with the fuzzy toddler. So I can go ahead and move my 60,000 words down, and now I am on to 70,000 words. So, yay! There is definitely going to have to be some cuttage happening in this book. Because I still have a lot of chapters to go. And I'm about to get into the really big explanatory, like, this is what you are, and this is why you didn't know. So the next 4,000 words are going to be intense, so wish me luck. Yeah. Right, Asuka? Wish us luck. So, here we go. Truth time. I am at 8,750 some odd words. So I'm almost there to my 10,000 K day. And it's 3:40 p.m. So I'm ready for 2.5 hours. However, I have realized that this book is going to be too long. And that because of all the paranormal things that I have to add, I most likely will have to cut this book into two. Now, the first book being 75 to 80,000 words. And if I allowed myself to keep it big, I would be going into the 130,000 range for the first book. Now, I do know that normal paranormal romance is between 75,000 and 80,000 words. I know some people who go to the 100,000, 120,000 mark. However, I can't guarantee that with the additions that I need to make toward the back end of this book, which is going to be between 20 to 30,000 words, with already having 20,000 words in there, I can't guarantee that I can keep it short. And I always write long, and I'm fine with it. But it is paranormal, and it isn't fantasy, high fantasy, so I have to consider the parameters of that. So I'm gonna put my feelers out there to a couple of groups that I'm a part of and see what they have to say about the word count. Wish me luck. So I did manage to get the majority of the words in. I have 688 left to write, so I am taking a break to get some food, and the consensus is that I should break the book into two. So I'm going to keep the project Claymore as one big project in Nano, but I'm just gonna do a 2-for-1, so this is insane, guys. Like, I did not expect this. I didn't expect it to be this big. This rewrite day has been really, really good, this 10K day, because not doing this in this big of a chunk, I wouldn't have realized how much I've added, how much I've actually like done to make this book bigger. So I'm gonna get some food, I'm gonna make some tea. And once my Mac finishes updating, because it's taking its sweet time, I'll be back to writing the last probably about 700 words. So super excited. 10K day is almost done and it is only 4:30. So yay me. I just hope I can get book 2 figured out. This wasn't supposed to be a duet, but now it is. Callum and Colleen just won't shut up. So they're getting exactly what they wanted, which isn't what I expected. Such is life. I did it. We have 10,000 words for the day. I figured out a lot. I cut a chapter, and I no longer have a novella for this book because it now actually ends up fitting very nicely in the beginning, whereas before it didn't. So we have success. I am going to get off of here because I've been on here all day, and yeah, we did it. 10,000 words in 4 hours. Granted, it was a rewrite. I'm a rebel, so I had a lot of words that are the same, but I had a couple thousand, like 3 or 4 thousand new words. So I will see you tomorrow, November 7th, for day 7 of NaNoWrimo, where I will be going through the entire part of the new chapters that I just input, because I need to now add the paranormal elements to them. So, one love, you guys.